What's up, guys? Today we're going to review Callie. She's a dark element hero. She has crit hit chance party buff, and she is a melee hero. But, is she good in Colosseum or any other contents I'm too lazy to mention? Well, let's find out. Callie's kit. Callie's normal attack has an effect of decreasing your enemy's melee defense, and her special attack increases her melee damage. Her special ability ensures her special attack is a crit hit, and it also increases her damage based on the number of dark heroes in your team, up to a maximum of 3. Her weapon skill is a powerful, wide AoE punch that lets you clear enemies with ease. Her chain skill is a diving attack from the corner of the ring.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
And her exclusive weapon effect. It increases her attack, defense, and crit hit multiplier. Also, her melee def reduction. Lastly, her leader skill. It deals heavy AoE damage to enemies and increases your team's crit hit chance. Alright, that's her kit. It's pretty nice, honestly. I think she will be a great damage dealer. Let's test her in Guild Raid. Well, since she has melee def reduction debuff, she'll be a good replacement for Ray in this dark melee team. And because she can evolve to 6-star, it's wise to make her the leader in the team. This is my build. But is it better to use her leader skill in Raid? As you may know, leader skill from 6-star heroes deal a big damage and buff your team's attack or defense. However, during the skill animation, you as the leader can't attack the boss. So in order to know the answer, I decided to test it. First, I tested it without leader skill. Now with leader skill, I use the leader skill once my weapon skill cooldown is at 5 seconds, and I'm about to use my chain skill. As we can see from the results, the run without the leader skill showed slightly higher total damage. I think this happens because if your leader skill doesn't crit, you end up dealing less damage. Here, the damage we deal with our leader skill is 2 millions, and leader skill animation takes about 5.2 seconds. If we instead use that time to attack, we will deal more than 2 millions damage. But doesn't her leader skill increase your crit hit chance? Said some people. Well, the thing is, my heroes in this team already have more than 50% crit hit chance. So I think increasing it by 10% doesn't really make a big difference. Can we use her in other element team? Yes, because she has universal party buff and melee def reduction effect. You can also use her in boss rush. However, you need to have Karina first, otherwise you will die easily. In conclusion, she works great in a melee raid team. Damage-wise, it's better to not use her leader skill in raid, but if you want to see the cool animation, then there's nothing wrong to tap the button. Make sure you time it right, though. Alright, that's my Callie review in Guild Raid and Boss Rush. Moving on to the next content, which is Arena. Is she good because she has 6-star evolution? Or is she good because she is good? That was my question when I used her in Arena. As you may know, 6-star evolution massively increased the hero's stats. In result, hero with 6-star evolution will have big advantage. But after some time of thinking, I'd say she is good because she is good. Why? 1, she has melee def reduction debuff. 2, she deals great damage to enemy. Look at how much attack buff she can get from her kit. And 3, her weapon skill is easy to land, although you need 2 weapon skill to get the chain skill. But is she a meta in Arena? Maybe. There are 2 great comp in Arena right now. Unha, Stella, Jai, and Callie, melee hero Plague Doctor. So I think she's a good pick on maps that favor melee heroes. Unfortunately, she is the only melee hero with 6-star evolution for now. That's why I suggest using the ranged comp instead, since it already has 3 6-star heroes. These are the comp I recommend when using her. This is my build. Is this the best build? I don't know, LOL. But I do know how to use her in Arena. I think. First, how to chase your opponent. This one is simple. You just need to do attack, dash, attack, special attack, attack. When you use this combination, you can chase your enemy even when they're at the end of the map. Attack, dash, attack, special attack, attack. Second, how to avoid getting blocked by object. Use the dash mechanic whenever an object blocks your path mid-attack. It lets you reposition quickly so you can keep chasing and striking your opponent. This is what it looks like in-game.
Sorry, it's for education.
Callie is a dogfight unit, so be sure to master those 2 lessons I taught you to increase your chance of winning. In conclusion, I think she's strong in Arena, but since she's the only melee hero with a 6-star evolution, she can be outmatched by ranged meta comp. Last content, Colosseum. There are many teams you can use with her. Sadly, I can only use this one. But that's okay, it's still a great team. As the leader, I'd say she's a great hero. Even though she doesn't have a special targeting mechanic like Beth or Parvati, her strength lies in her wide area weapon skill and hard-hitting attacks that can melt your opponent's team. When I tested her in Colosseum, the team can beat Yuna's team quite easily, though you still need to use a good strategy. But when facing Arabelle team, which is the new meta in Colosseum, I struggle to beat it. I could win if they have kinda bad position or poor stats. So I think Arabelle team is better than Callie. But is Callie a good hero as a team member? Well, in my opinion, she is good, but it's because she is a 6-star hero. If she's not a 6-star hero, I think she will be mediocre. She lacks a special targeting mechanic, and her normal attack doesn't cover as much area as Plague Doctors. You can include her in Arabelle team to boost your hero's crit chance and crit multiplier, while also serves as a secondary tank. In conclusion, she makes a solid leader for these teams. As a party member, she's pretty good as alternative or secondary tank, but she might get replaced in the future. With that being said, the players who benefit most from summoning for her are endgame and mid-game players who've already built dark melee heroes and focus on guild raid. If you're confident you can evolve her to 6-star, she'll also help in PvP content. Okay guys, that's my Callie review. If you have a question or a different opinion, leave a comment below. See you in the next video.